Hello everyone, this is Daniel and this is my sprint update for the sprint ending 21st June 2022. For this sprint, we made a number of changes in forms and I'm going to take you through all those changes. One of the changes we made was to rename what was initially the permits and request forms that was initially under community to now what we are calling manage forms. We also removed it under community and made it a level 1 menu item. As you can see here, we have the menu item manage forms. So manage forms menu item is available for admins, and what it does, it enables the admins to be able to create new forms, be able to view entries for different form submissions. Like for instance, if I click on this particular form, right away I'll go to the entries for this particular form. So initially these used to take an admin to the option of submitting the form, but now by clicking on any of the form listings under manage forms, you are taken to a page where you view entries for that particular forms. To be able to submit the form, if that's the case, you click on the About menu on the right and to get an option to submit the form, as you can see. Another change we made was because manage forms menu item is only available for admins, what about the other roles? So the other roles that in the system that need to submit forms have this menu item called, now the new menu item called my forms, which if you click on that menu item, you're taken to a page where you have the option to submit forms by either clicking on this About menu on the right, and that lists the forms, gives you the options or the form listings that you can click on any to be able to submit. So as you can see, another change we made was we gave an admin the ability to be able to submit a form on behalf of a user. So to do that, you as an admin, you go to a particular user profile. Let me go to a lead user profile. I'll choose this first user here, and then you go to the user profile, you select forms as a menu item, and under that you'll see this About menu over here. So clicking on that, you'll be able to see form listings for this particular user. So you can select on any of this form and click on submit to do a submission for this user. If the form head fills, I'll still fill the form and do that submission. So if I go to if I go back to the other menu item, manage forms, and be able to click on this form, I'll be able to see that a submission has been made for that form, and you can see I'm the user, I'm the one who submitted this form. I can also do the other option whereby I log in as a user and be able to demonstrate how as a normal user who is not an admin can do now a submission. So I'm going to log out and then log back in as a different user role, and then demonstrate how as a different role you'll be able to do form submission. So right now, if we go to my profile, I'm logged in as a lead, and as I said earlier, you can do form submissions by clicking on my forms, clicking on this menu item, and then selecting any of these form listings depending on which form you want to submit. And now let me choose that form, and as you can see, I'm taken to a page where I have an option to submit this particular form. So let me click on submit, and as you can see, I get a message telling me I've submitted the form successfully. So if I log back in as an admin and go to view that form, that particular form, as a lead I've submitted, see the entries, I'll find my entry there. I'll be able to find the entry for the lead. So I'm going to manage forms, and this is the particular form that was submitted by the lead on the other profile. So you can see here I've made a submission. The names are confusing because the accounts use the same names, but initially I I had 2 submissions, but now there are 3 submissions. This is all for this sprint, and thank you for listening. See you next sprint.